The moment we've been waiting for 10 weeks in, and we have the first college football playoff bracket. Georgia earning a 5 seed and a first-round home game against Memphis. Memphis actually lost last night, so this graphic is already probably a little outdated. Ohio State, Texas A&M, and Indiana earned the other 3 byes alongside Alabama. Georgia Tech is not in as of now after losing to NC State. They have plenty of time to get back into the mix, but they probably have no more room for error. This is just the first of 6 college football playoff rankings. Let's just strictly focus on Tech and Georgia. For the Dogs, do they really want to play Alabama in the SEC championship? Because there's a scenario where Texas A&M goes undefeated and goes to Atlanta, but the 11-1 Dogs still get a first-round bye.
Yeah, interesting for sure. And when it comes to the SEC championship, Georgia last year won the SEC championship, guys. And looking at the 2025 team, and for all of the narratives that the fans may bring up, you almost forget that they are the reigning SEC champions.
Right.
Does it matter as much anymore as it did in the past? Absolutely not. But I will say this. The opportunity to not play in that game, you still get a bye week, and then you get the creature comforts of being at home and hosting a playoff game. I think there's a lot to be said for that. Look, Georgia lost to Alabama, so they do not control their own destiny. Devin, just do what you can, win these football games, and see how the chips fall.
It's tough for me, man. You know, I won one.
Yeah.
And when you go to a school, like this, that is on your agenda.
Absolutely.
You want to win that, especially playing, in this conference. Football is a very dangerous sport. Just because we're promised, if we don't win it, a team that, is lesser, week 1, injuries can still happen.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So control what you control, win out, try to win the SEC.
Of course.
Earn that bye week, get players some rest. This is my opinion. And then see how the season goes.
I still think there's something to hang your hat on, too,
Sure.
in
Yeah,
an
for
SEC championship.
But
For
it used to be like when Davin was playing, you had to win the SEC championship if you wanted to make it to the college football playoff. Now it's just different.
But guess
For
what?
sure.
So you don't go to the SEC championship, you have a first round and you lose. Then what?
Right.
Oh, you made it to the playoffs but lost?
Right.
At least if you went to the SEC championship and won, you got a ring out of it.
Right.
And you saw last year as well, all the teams that had that long bye that got into the quarterfinals, they did not fare well. So I think Georgia looks at that and they're like, hey, whatever happens, happens. But the opportunity to host a college football playoff game in Athens, if it presents itself,
It's beautiful.
I think that's really appealing.